Hello everyone. So here's a collection of two questions. One question from Jee Mains 2023 and another question it's Jee Mains 2021. Both questions are based on sandwich theorem. Okay. So first of all, we will discuss the sandwich theorem. Then we'll come back to the question. So what is the sandwich theorem? क्या कहती है सर ये? So any function fx, if it is between gx and hx, if it is between gx and hx, I have written the equality also. That means fx is almost closer to gx and almost closer to hx. Okay. So if I'm writing, if you are doing limit x tends to a, the value of gx, and this is L, and similarly when you find the limit x tends to a, the value of hx, it is also L. Okay, so then according to Sandwich theorem, we can say the value of limit x tends to a fx will also be the got it. So this is the Sandwich theorem. I'm again repeating, any function fx is lying between two functions, that is gx and hx. Equality sign tells that fx is very closer to gx and hx. Okay, so if limit x tends to a, gx is giving L, limit x tends to hx is giving L, then definitely the limit x tends to fx will also have the same value. Got it? So this is the Sandwich theorem. I'm just going to apply here. So now just see the question. Its limit tending to infinity and the 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 by 3. So if you will see 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 by 3. So this number is very smaller. This is approximately 0 point something. Got it? In the same way, if you will see the another number, it's 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 by 5. It's also closer to 0, approximately 0 point something something. So can we say the values are almost closer to each other? So if you do the product of all the value, how many terms are there? N terms are there. आप n तक जा रहे हो. तो अगर n terms का product आप करते हो, that means values are very closer to each other, 0 point something, 0 point something. So we can't find the product directly. Now how to deal this? So we will apply Sandwich theorem here. How will we apply the Sandwich theorem? So I'm giving an example, basic. Just listen. Like there is, I'm writing it as s. S is given as 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, and up to I'm writing up to 9. Sorry, up to 10. So this is a big quantity. Like if you are doing the product of all the 10 numbers. So can I say the yes will be a big number and it will be definitely greater than, it is 1 to power 10. If you are doing multiply of 1 10 times, so definitely our product will s will be greater than 1 to power 10. Now we can't apply here equality because this is not a real example. We can't set here the Sandwich theorem. Sandwich theorem is applicable when equality is there. Your function is approximately almost equal to gx and hx. So this is but just an example I'm trying to understand. Okay, na? So your s definitely will be greater than 1 to power 10, and this will be definitely less than 10 to power 10. That means 1 is the smaller number. So if you are multiplying a smaller number 10 times, so our product definitely will be greater than that. 10 is the highest number. If you are doing the product of 10 times, so definitely our s will be less than that. So this is now not the fit example. Here we can't make the equality here. So our Sandwich theorem is applicable in case of equality. So what am I doing? I just taken this product as p. Okay. So can I say this p definitely will be between, the lowest one is what? This is the lowest value. It's 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 by 3. The lowest value if I multiply n times. So definitely the values are very closer to each other. We can say the product will be approximately, इससे बड़ा ही होगा या फिर इसके बराबर भी बोल सकते हैं. What is the highest value? So last one is the highest value. So definitely the last one value, that is 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 upon 2n plus 1. If I will multiply it n times, so definitely our product will be between these two functions. Got it? And I'm also using equality because the values are very smaller. So product will be approximately equal to p. Got it? So मैंने करा क्या सर, मैंने सैंडविच थ्योरम को सेट करने की कोशिश करी कि our product p, any function fx is lying between gx and hx. Our product p is lying between this and this. So if you will find individual limit, like limit n tending to infinity, and this one, this is 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 to power 1 by 3 and whole power n. Now one more thing, whenever written a to power x and you are doing x tends to infinity, so if your base is greater than 1, so if you are doing base greater than 1, x tends to infinity. So base is greater than 1, so a to power infinity will give you the infinity answer. And if your base is less than 1, then base is less than 1 and you are doing power infinity, so answer is 0. So this is the basics, you should be clear. Then so your base is almost less than 1, na? This is 0 point something. So base is less than 1 and you are doing the power infinity, so answer definitely will be 0. In the similar way, if you will do the another function, this is limit n tending to infinity, and this is 2 to power 1 by 2 minus 2 upon 2 n plus 1 to whole power n. So first of all, put infinity here. So 2 to power, this is 1 upon infinity will be 0, 2 to power 0 will become 1. So your question will be become, it's n tending to infinity, this is 2 to power 1 by 2 and minus of 1. Got it? Now this value, 2 to root 2 is 1.4 something minus 1. So this again the base is less than 1. Base is less than 1 and you are doing the power infinity. So again the answer is what? 0. And Sandwich theorem says if gx x tend to a पर l दे रहा है, hx x tends to a पर l दे रहा है, then definitely fx को भी l देना पड़ेगा. So according to Sandwich theorem, I can say the answer of our question, which I'm writing p here, so we'll also give you the same value. So 0, a is the right choice. Got it? Now let's come to the another question based on Sandwich theorem asked in JEE in 2021. The question is limit n tending to infinity greatest integer of r plus greatest integer of 2r and up to greatest integer of n r divided by n square. Yeah, where r is what? R is the any non-zero real number and greatest integer. Now अब इस क्वेश्चन को देखें तो अगेन हमारे पास कुछ r तो कंफर्म ही नहीं है. So again we will try to make it in any intervals. किसी भी एक दायरे में फंसाने को क्वेश्चन को करते हैं. So like if I will give you the example, like greatest integer of 2.1. What is the value? This is 2. When I write it between line 2 and 3, any number, any real number जो कि r लिखा हुआ है, like greatest integer of 2.1, so of course its value is lying between 2 to 3. इसका आंसर मुझे पता है सर 2 निकलेगा। तो बस यही बात मैं यहाँ पे लगाने की कोशिश करता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं क्वेश्चन ही डील कर पा रहा हूँ। सो इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन, व्हेन आई से द ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ऑफ r will be between r to r plus 1, in the similar way greatest integer of 2r of course will lie between 2r and will be less than 2r plus 1. In the same way, if I write greatest integer of 3r, so it will be between 3r and less than 3r plus 1, and so on and so on. The last term is nr, greatest integer of nr, so of course it will lie between nr and less than nr plus 1. But it, so we can say if you will add all of them, if you will add all of them, so can I say the greatest integer of r plus greatest integer of 2r and so on, the last term is greatest integer of nr. Definitely it will lie between, if you will add all left side, so you can take r common, so inside will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 and up to n, and this side when you will add them, so r again you can take common, so this is 1 plus 2 plus 3 and this is up to n, and 1 you are adding n times, so this is n. Now you know the formula 1 to n, so it is nn plus 1 by 2, so it is nn plus 1, so I can write n square plus n divided by 2. Okay, let's suppose this sum is s, it is lying between this, so again the formula 1 to n sum, it's n square plus n by 2 and this plus n. So can we again say the our s जो मेरा s है सर, मैंने उसको एक दायरे में फिक्स कर लिया, it is lying between this or this. So again we can use the sandwich theorem. What the sandwich theorem says, you can say individual solving, limit n tending to infinity, your question is actually s upon n square, so just divide by n square, just divide by n square, got it? So if we will solve this term, so limit n tending to infinity, r by 2 is a constant that can come outside, and inside is n square plus n by n square. Now polynomial over polynomial, both degree are same, so answer will be what? N tending to infinity by 1. So what is your answer? It's r by 2. In the similar way, if you solve this, it's limit n tending to infinity, so take the LCM and solve this. So take the LCM, so this is r, this side 2n plus n, so this is 3n, n square plus 3n, and divide by this is 2n square. Again to solve this, you can take r by 2 outside, this is limit n tending to infinity, and this is n square plus 3n, divide by n square. Again polynomial over polynomial, limit n tending to infinity, answer is what? It is 1. So again you can say it is r by 2. So this is also giving r by 2, this is also giving r by 2, so the answer of our question is also r by 2. Got it? I hope you understand.